What's up, everyone? My name is Jesse. This is the auditorium. I react to video game music for the first time. This is a game I have not played, but I have heard about. This is Arknights, and it's been a while since I've done Arknights music. I don't even remember what it sounds like particularly. I want to say it was kind of, this is a total shot in the dark, but I want to say it was like electronic, kind of dubstep-y, but that was a while ago, so I could be totally wrong. We're going to be hearing two songs from Arknights, I guess. The first one's called Settle into Ash, and in a huge description it says, Hoderer, the whirlpool that is passion theme, from the channel Kasdel Team. And then we have Arknights EP, Radiant, trailer song. And that's from the channel Arknights Archive. Okay. Well, that's pretty much all I have to go on. And these are requested by Kai De Lucinda and Ante. Thank you very much. Okay. Arknights. Was this the mobile game? Oh man, I'm like trying to remember like all these things. You know how hard it is to keep track of so many games. This is Arknights Settle into Ash. Cool title. Get a video? Visuals, huh?
The embers settle into ash, refuse to bend, to break.
Oh, it's one of those songs. One of those.
It's all decided.
One of those copyright claim songs.
Moment we choose to fight it.
Is Hoderer the artist?
Don't need armies to take down.
Nice voice.
The monster underneath the crown. It's just a one-shot.
If you watch the video, there's lyrics right here. It's a pretty nice looking video, by the way. It looks official.
Bullets towards it, nothing's won. This might be your one chance, you can withdraw. I'll take all your deep cuts, I'll take it all. I am every mirror, you're just a wall. Even if I cry, you will watch yourself fall. I'll talk and never answer.
Is this video official?
Spread your hate like cancer. Take a pick, either path is reckless. I'll talk and never answers. I'll talk and never answers. I'll talk and never answers. It's always consequences on the fences, not
How many songs have I done for Arknights? Hold on, you guys got me all messed up right now. Excuse me. Sounds cool.
When you mistake broken glass for water.
When you mistake broken glass for water? Man, this is poetic as hell. I've only heard Arknights 3 times. Really? Only 3 times? I wonder, I don't remember it. This is catchy as hell.
I'll talk and never answers. I'll talk and never answers. I'll talk and never answers.
Why does everybody keep talking? I'm becoming one with the flaws of the war. Brittle to the bone, my mirror is filled with caution. It's often they lie to us just to make a profit. Everybody lost, that's why I'm making paths of my own. The king falls and his men call for the throne. While the
what's going on?
Everybody breathing is grieving. So why should we attack? It all falls back, I've been down to fight, but what happens when the screen goes black? I call upon the elements, the weapons on my back, while I run upon the sediment.
It sounds like somebody else.
Comes in the way, you know I settle it, from armies to the mercenaries, to the kings and queens and myself. Just because I'm level-headed doesn't mean I don't need help, so get up, everybody need to move. Just get up, everybody need to move. Fight for a cause and it don't matter if you lose, so this might be your one chance.
That was a cool bridge. I wasn't expecting like a rap bridge. It kind of sounded like the same person. It's kind of hard to tell. Oh man, I feel like it's gonna get stuck in my head all day. Melodically, it's really just pretend it's an instrument.
Take a pick, either path is reckless. All talk and never answers. All talk and never answers. All talk and never answers.
That'd be a nice violin line too. Wow. I was genuinely shocked that whole song. Okay. Yeah, so while that was playing, I was like, what else did I listen to? And I looked it up, which I never really do. And I wanted to see, you know, I've definitely heard Arknights, you know, but I thought it was like 10 or so videos. I've only done 3. And the last one was a year ago. So I heard Tower Fierce. My thumbnail I chose for that is kind of how I feel right now. I'm just like, and then we had a Abyssal Hunters, and then Speed of Light. Oh yeah, that one. Okay, with DJ Okawari. Yes. Now I remember like what something stood out about Arknights. Yeah, dude, what the hell? They got DJ Okawari, who's one of my favorite artists. Seriously. Okay. So now I'm feeling like I have to go hear the other 3 again, but is Arknights just had this massive budget and just got all these artists or something? That's what it feels like now. Or is there any, how do I say this? Is there any original compositions? I mean, is there a composer that just makes music for Arknights, or is it all like featured guests kind of thing? I mean, the music is original for Arknights, I'm assuming, but I mean, like, you know what I mean? Composers just for that. Surely. I don't even know what Arknights is. I feel like it's a mobile game or something. But that's not important. That's not important. I'm not really asking. My focus is the music, after all. I'm just kind of like thinking out loud when I say all these things because I don't want like dead air. Otherwise, a lot of my videos would just be like, so sometimes I'm just blabbing. But I think you guys understand that by now. And if not, then that's how it is. So that was extremely catchy and felt very professional and tidy and very radio-like. And yeah, it just seemed very like, I could have heard that on a trailer or some promotional material, or just like a regular album of something. I don't know. Now that I know at least 2 big artists, well, I don't know who the artist here is. I'm assuming it's Hodera, but I've never heard of them, so I don't know if that's their name. Because the only information it says here is Settle into Ash, Hodera, the whirlpool that is Passion theme. So if Hodera can be like a location or something, I don't know. That is an actual question, though, so you can fill that in. But it seems by the way the game sounds that this has to have one of those like albums you can buy separately. Like you can buy the OST separately. That was just really, really good. That's all I have to say. It was it felt like, I don't know what kind of genre this is. It reminded me of like it had like some pop punk elements as far as like the vocal swing. But obviously the music wasn't pop punk at all, but just, you know, it just reminded me of it and some of the vocal inflections. Huh. That's kind of all that was going through me. And then the bridge section where it went into this sort of rap thing. It was kind of borderline rap and I guess Rhapsody, which is kind of like where rap came from, the whole like poetry thing. It felt like it felt a little bit open word and spoken word, I should say, not open word, spoken word and kind of mixture of rap as well. That's why I couldn't tell if it was him or not, because there's this, everyone has like a singing voice where they use their diaphragm and all that, and then there's more of a almost like kind of speaking thing. Lotus Juice does this a lot where he kind of just stays here. So to me, it sounded like the singing voice came off for a second, and it was the same singer doing that. That's, it's cool. That's the one thing that's kind of a drawback to a first-time reaction, is that you can't catch everything. I try as much as I can. It's a mixture of things, right? I'm trying to hear the song. I'm trying to get information for it. But at the same time, I'm trying to think of the requesters. I always think of the requesters when they send this. They keep the channel going. 98% of every song you've ever seen on this channel have all been user requests that have been waiting for a while. So I always think of the requester, like, I'm trying to think of what would possess someone to request it. What were they thinking during it? They all have a memory with it. So that's why I try to make every video, at least, I put my all into it. I try to give it its undivided attention and all that. Because as someone who's also requested to other channels to listen to my songs, not me, but like my favorite VGM songs, I've done it twice now, both from Apescape, by the way. I want to hear their honest thoughts, and I would hope they want to think, what would possess me to request it, that kind of thing. So I don't know how I got into that tangent, but anyways, that was great, and I need to hear more Arknights. I don't know how many more requests I have for it, but yeah, that was. We still have another song to go. Speaking of trailer, we have another. This is an actual trailer song. Okay. This one has no information as far as composition or anything. So maybe we will get that answer if there's original music. That's it. This is Radiant from Arknights. It says EP. I don't know if it actually means EP or if that stands for something. This is Radiant. I thought that was Billie Eilish for a second. I was like, no way they got Billie Eilish.
I know you noticed right from the start. Had my head held high since it began. 'Cause I laid it out for them. Just tell me, could you get it off? In the aftermath, oh.
Yeah, it seems like they just really want like production value in this game. Also has lyrics. Right There's like an overwhelming feeling of like there was a vision for this game. The art, music. Like well thought out, and they executed it. Everything seems so impressive. Full speed ahead. Jeez. I love lyric videos. I feel like they're kind of rare. The karaoke, in a way. This is also super catchy. Oh, dude, this one's strong. And chorus. I feel like there's people out there, well, I know there's people out there, that normally wouldn't like this kind of music. But I might have a loophole for you, if you haven't clicked off the video yet. I'm just glad, and I'm so grateful that I like all genres of music. This would be a very boring place if I just listen to one thing and, you know what I mean? Oh, another bridge. Where are we going here? Have I heard this singer before? Oh, she's got headphones too. Oh, like a build-up bridge, so it's gonna come back hard. That's what it feels like. Nice, a rhythm change here. That's good. Wow. So, I think there's something to take away from this video, and for example, I know obviously not every viewer watches every video. That's no one does that, but I know there's a handful of people. My audience is definitely split. You know, they like their favorites. Some watch stuff with me as if kind of the same thing, like they've never heard it and they're just kind of experiencing it along with me. And then, of course, there's people that know this song, you know, the relevant audience. So there's all walks of life. Quite literally, when I say that, you know, people write to me in different languages and different age ranges and generations and all that. So it's pretty cool, you know. I get to hear a lot of different opinions. So this one is more for the non-relevant people, which I fall into this too as well, because I don't know anything, and I'm just discovering it. So... And what I mean by that is, it's very easy to dismiss, and this goes for anything, not just this style of song, this goes for anything that you just don't normally listen to. It's very easy to dismiss, you know, within the first couple of seconds if a song is like for you or not. And I used to kind of feel that way back in the day, when I was like really young. You know, there'd be some times where I was like, nope, I'm just not even gonna bother with it. And then as I grew older, you know, your ears develop, and this just comes with age. You just kind of become a little bit more accepting of things. At least I'm speaking personally. And for example, just as a random example, like during high school, I didn't really listen to like, well, this is because it was like happening. Maybe I was biased because it was happening during me being in high school, but like the whole emo thing, screamo, and I guess like pop punk, and just that kind of generation, you know, like from 2005 to like 2010, I don't know, whatever, just that whole era of music, I just didn't really care for it. And as I've grown older, I've just been like, yeah, you know, whatever. It wasn't even that bad. It wasn't really bad at all. I just, tastes change and things develop. Anyways. So what I'm saying is, for, like, let's say in this case, you don't like electronic music, or you don't like melodic vocals. I don't know, whatever the case is. My little like life hack, for me at least, is, in this case, I actually loved both of these songs. They were pretty good, but my little life hack to kind of open my mind to all these sort of things is to just hear the raw form of it, kind of like where everything stems from. You know, like I try to think of it as like a seed, and we're just hearing the, I guess like the result, the sprouts and all that. But I think of everything. So when I hear this, I think of all the melodies underneath and how they would sound sung, how they would sound on a violin, how they would sound on the piano, how they would sound on anything. Just pure musical, tonalities and wavelengths. And then you kind of, in a way, you can kind of brush through it if you were to not like it or something. I hope that made sense. I don't even know why I even went that route, but it's just, it's my reaction, and that's just kind of went through my head. I'm like, there's probably people that this isn't for them, and I understand it. But that's how I do it, and I don't know, it's so weird. This channel has put so many things in perspective for me, because not only do it gave me like an extra set of eyes and ears, if that makes any sense. And the only way I can put it is, for the longest time, I've always been able to accept a lot of genres for what they are. But I can also vicariously, because so many people watch these now, which changes everything, you start to develop a kind of another sense of how other people may approach it. So it's kind of like assumptions in a way, but not in the toxic way, more of a, I think you guys understand what I'm saying without me like diving into it. And the only way I can describe that is, I'll shut up after this. The only way I can like describe that is, you just have to go through it. You have to none of this might make sense until you get an audience of your own and you have thousands of eyeballs and ears. Then you can start to develop this thing. So you may not relate at all to what I'm saying. You may, but things definitely change once you go from being completely unknown to someone people watch. I don't know where this video went to, but basically, yeah, I could just see how people may not like this, and I can relate to an extent, but I love these, and that was that. Anyways, we could talk about the songs now. Jeez, I was just dragging that on. Both of these, the reason I bring it up is because both of them had a really strong musical prowess. Both of the melodies were very strong, and both times I was imagining it, especially being here on YouTube. YouTube is the site of, it's like one of the greatest inventions we've ever had. We can just watch people do whatever. And I was imagining immediately like, oh, someone's got to cover this, and I'm sure there's like a violin cover of it or something, just no vocals, and you can experience it that way. So that also influenced my thoughts earlier, because I've been watching YouTube for such a long time. Every time I watch a cover of someone do something that normally doesn't sound like that, it gives me like a whole other appreciation for it. And you can just hear the music through it. I hope that all made sense. I don't know who the vocalist here was. Like I said, there's no information on it, but that was really, really strong. The chorus was definitely a hook. I already knew it, like after the second one with the hey, hey, hey. That was really good. I feel like Arknights is probably, I'm thinking of the future whenever I hear Arknights again. I'm going to guess that Arknights is going to be full of things that are extremely memorable and very high quality. It's the only way I can really put it. And I feel like they just really cared about the musical department here. And, well, the whole artistic thing, really. Everything I've seen and heard has been kind of top-notch. Okay. Yapping. Thank you very much to Kai De Lucinda Ante for Radiant and Settle into Ash. Let me know if you've heard of these groups or musical artists outside of the game, because I feel like they have like successful careers. And let me know more about Arknights. I don't remember what it is about, so just tell me. Okay, thanks for listening to my rambling, but that's these reactions are, I guess. I will see you all later. Thank you to all my patrons here. I cannot be here without them. Thanks to you for watching. My name is Jesse. Later.